Hi everybody, this is Tina from Rehatch Designs. How are y'all doing today? I just thought I would go ahead and pop on here real quick and bring you along just with a little craft with me. I am making elements for my Gypsy journal that I'm making. It's this right here, and it's very colorful, and I like to, before I put everything together and put the pages in, I like to make a lot of elements so I kind of know where things are going to be, or approximately. And if you've been joining me on my channel, you can see I've made different things, you know, tags and you know, different elements to put in here. And one of the things I like to put in a lot of times is I like to put in, you know, 1 or 2 glassine bags. And whenever I make stuff, I usually make more than just for the one journal. And even if I keep it for a while, I'll use it another time. But anyway, I have these glassine bags, and I wanted to do something with them. I also have these brown ones. The problem with these is they're just a little bit too big. So if I use them, I almost have to put them in the journal this way, which isn't bad. I mean, it works. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use those. I also have a few little small ones, and I may decorate just a couple of those because they're always fun to have in your journal. But first, I just want to do, you know, the bigger ones. And of course, you guys see these napkins I have out here. I had gone to Tuesday morning and picked out a few napkins that I thought would look good in this journal. And this one I already had. I'm not sure I'm going to use that. This one, because it has a lot of the purple in it. I'm only going to take out one of each. I might use this one. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure yet. The same with this. I'm not sure about this. I think the colors would work really well, but we'll see. Put that aside. We already have that one. 1, 2, 3, and here's another one. And that's the same. So those two are the same. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I figured we'll do those first and then see just kind of where we are, you know, and then just kind of work through those. Okay, so I am going to use for this, where did it go? Matte gel. And I don't know, I was thinking about using Mod Podge matte too, but I don't know. I like how this dries better. It's not as shiny. Even the matte on this seems a little bit shinier than the matte gel. So I don't know. I think, well, I'm just going to stick with this. And then I think I'm going to use a glue stick because I have never put napkin on a glassine bag. And so I'm kind of not exactly sure how I'm going to do this to make it work to where it goes down good. I've got a brush, and I've got another little brush to go over the top of it. Okay, and I've got a little bit of water too. Let me get my tape out so that I can take these apart, and we'll get right to it. I hope everybody is having a good day. I personally have been running around getting things ready because we're going to go on a little trip. Probably when you see this, I'll already be back, but I've just been running around, which I haven't done hardly any of. Oh, I really wanted to do that in the middle. Why did I do that? Okay, here we go. I just was kind of not wanting to rip the middle, but there'll be enough. Well, this one's not coming apart at all. Hold on. What is going on? Another piece of tape. Usually it starts to pull away a little bit. Okay, there we go. Usually there's 3 layers, so that's just the 1 layer. Is there? Maybe there isn't. Usually there always is, though. Let me see. They're just, this one's really stuck together. Every once in a while you'll get one like that. Let me try and get it. Yep, there's another layer. See? It's just very stuck together. Hopefully I can get a lot of this off to where we can use it. Alright, hold on. My gosh, this one's stuck together. Does not want to come apart. I don't want to tear up the whole napkin. Let me try this. Let me see if I can get it from the corner. Sometimes that works better. Boy, it is really stuck together. Let me see if this will work better from on the corner. At least I can get maybe bigger pieces of it, because it is really stuck. Okay, let me see. There we go. It's still really stuck together. This one is probably one of the worst I've seen. I just need a piece big enough for one of my bags. Come on. Well, it tore a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Put that down. It is still, usually it just comes right apart. I hope they're not all like this. Okay, you can see how together it was because you have the design on the other, and that's actually kind of cool. I might save that, use it for something. Okay, let's just get right to it. I'll go ahead and just do this one, and then we'll take the other one apart. I love that border. Well, let's just hope I can find a piece to use that. Yeah, I think right here. It's ripped down there, so maybe over here. But I don't want the logo. Ugh. It figures, right? I'll have to use the rip side probably. That's okay. It'll work. It'll still work. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and I'm not even going to piece that one because I really like it. But I'm going to do it on this side. And then where did I do with my little mats that I had? Down here. Okay. I don't know if any of them are small enough, but I can cut them. I cut these up. These are the big little cutting mats that you get from the dollar store. Yeah, that one's a little bit too big. Let me cut it. Let's see. I probably want to go. I just know I have to have something in between the two or it's going to stick together. So, anyway, you get 2 for $1 and you can use them and they're great. Okay, let me go ahead and, where'd my glue go? I put glue on the edges. And this is just Scotch permanent glue stick. I haven't done this. I was using Yes glue for a while, but I don't know. It's kind of glumpy, if that's a word. I used it because I bought it. And people were saying how good it was. Well, I don't necessarily agree. But I guess for the purposes that you buy it for, maybe. I don't know. Okay, now wait a minute. I'm going to go right here. How far up do I want that border? Maybe I want the border on top. What do you guys think? Huh? Why don't I do that? Okay, I'm going to turn it upside down so I can actually line it up good. Okay. Especially since it's ripped. So I think I'm going to put the border on top. I'm going to go start about right here. Just so I can make sure I get it where I need it. Okay. There we go. Oop, I don't want it too wrinkled. I don't mind if it's a little wrinkled. I just don't want it super wrinkled, so. Okay, so that went down pretty smooth. Let me smooth that out on top. So all I'm doing is I put the glue stick down, and then hopefully the matte medium will go all the way through too. So now I'm going to just cut around it. I'll use these scissors, I think. Now obviously on the other ones you probably wouldn't use like a whole piece like this. I rarely do, but that's why I kind of got this pattern. So I usually have pieces on there, but I think on this one I really like the whole thing. So I'm going to put the whole thing on there. Oops, I don't want to cut the bottom of the bag. Try not to anyway. Okay. Hopefully I didn't, did I? No, I didn't. Good. Okay. Whenever I'm doing things that are flying around, it just seems like my air conditioner is always on. Just starts coming on when and then things start flying everywhere. Okay. I did it a little crooked on top. I definitely did. I wonder if I can pull that off. Probably not. Well, I'm going to leave it. I don't think it'll be noticeable. I don't think it will. Okay, so I go like that. Go like, see, yeah, it is definitely crooked. Oh well, I'm going to go ahead and trim it a little bit. Yeah, see, I'm hitting the top there. All right, let me go ahead. Is that all the way on the edge? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I'll let it dry and then trim it again. I guess I could water this down a little bit, but it's been working for me the way that it is. I don't know. I never used to use matte gel, but it doesn't dry as shiny. And even the matte Mod Podge is a little bit shinier than this is, so that's one reason why I like it. It just depends on the look that you want, but I just kind of would prefer it not to be so shiny. Oh goodness, that corner's really bad. Well, I'll have to put something on there later. I have an idea. Part of it is I'm sticking my fingers and everything. So you do see that little plastic thing does come in handy underneath there. It keeps it nice and stiff for you to work with. See, that little corner is kind of messed up. I can fix it, but I'm going to also probably put something down there. I mean, this won't be it. Okay, so I want to make sure these two aren't going to stick together. Okay, and then I don't know. Let me see if I can mess with that. I don't know. I think I'm going to make it worse. Probably. Yeah, I'll make it worse. I'm just going to leave it and I'll deal with it later, because I already think I know what I'm going to do, so I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, so we're going to put you somewhere to dry. All right, I'm going to wipe this up a little bit just so my next thing doesn't stick down to it. Seems like I've been doing messy things a lot lately. Haven't done anything where I haven't been doing something super messy. Alright. I have been better at cleaning up my mess before I start a new one, though. Mainly because I had to. I was just overwhelmed with stuff. Okay, so why don't we try... I don't know. Let's try this one. I don't think this one's going to be all... No, it's already fallen apart as far as the layers. That's one layer. See if I can get the next one out. Oh, come on. There we go. And it's still pretty stuck together pretty good. There we go. There we go. Okay. So this one is really interesting because it does have the birds and London. One side has London and one doesn't. Alright, I think... Oh, I guess it does. It's just where it is. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is get my water pen and I'm going to kind of go around here. Maybe I'll go here. And then I'll put some more up here and then the birds in the middle. Let's see if I can find it. This is just a little pen, little thing that has water in it, if I can get the water coming out. And I got this with my tear rulers. So, with my We Art Memory Keepers tear ruler. And honestly, I never use it for that. I use it mainly for this. So, okay, so let's see how wide our napkin is. I'm going to put another one of those little things in there just so that it can help keep it. Oh, don't tell me that one's going to be too wide. No. Okay, that's good. I am going to probably go... Gosh, it's so pretty. I could center it in the middle. How much of that is going to be in there then? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just go around this and see what we end up with. If you've never used one of these, or or a paintbrush, just a wet, dip your paintbrush in water, it is so much easier to do this when you wet whatever it is than trying to, take your pieces of your napkin. Okay, we're going to go down to here. Oh, I didn't really want to hurt that bird, but I'll just can get one from another spot. Okay, I think that's it. Alright, now see, I have all these pieces that are wet, and the trick is you put your thumb or finger or something on the spot that you don't want ripped, and the rest of it should tear away very easily. And you don't want any straight edges, except for maybe like on a, on an end or something. That's going to be on a straight edge anyway, but you really, because this way it kind of blends in better. On the other napkin, we just put the whole napkin on, so that didn't really do this. But this one, we're going to be taking this and putting it right here. Yeah, I think so. Let me pull out some of these birds and see what happens then. So, I don't want them just floating in the middle of the air. So what are we going to get here? How about if we just go kind of like this? Let's see what we get with that. And then that'll probably be too much, but can kind of figure out where we want to cut it from there. Just put them up here, but I don't want that whole part, so I'm going to have to, oh, I don't want to get that much of the bird out of there. Anyway, you get to where you figure out how this stuff works, and you get good at it after a while, because you can, now see, even though I put water over there, I'm going to put my thumb right there, and that keeps it from tearing wherever I have my thumb. Okay, so I might put that up here. Yeah. And then I want something over here. Do I want more birds? Probably. Okay, so I don't want birds going the other way. How do I get birds going the other way? They're upside down. They're all going to go the same way. How about if I take these two guys out and this vine? Let's see what that brings me. All right. And I'll put it down and then cut off the extra pieces later, but I don't want a straight piece over there, so I'm going to have to do something. I'd really rather have these lower, so that means I'd have to put those over there. So yeah, I told you my air conditioner is going to start right now. Hasn't been on the whole time I've been up here, so oh well. Okay, so I'm not going to put it on the napkin because it would just tear the napkin. So I am actually just going to put glue everywhere, and then just it will go. All right. So let's see here. And I realize it's going to overlap. I'll cut it later, so, but I'll put that down. Get that extra piece off there. Okay. And then this bird is going to go kind of right up here. Move it up a tiny bit more. And I don't, at this point, I don't care if they're down perfectly, because yeah, I don't think that vine's going to make it. I think I'm just going to have to tear that out. That's stuck to my finger. And get that off of there. And then I'm going to put this little one, put it right there, tiny bit higher. Okay, I think that'll work. I'll try that for now. It almost needs something there though, doesn't it? Oh gosh, I don't know what. I don't think any of these, maybe this flower could go in there. I don't want too much of it. Let me see. No, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's see if I can try not to rip it this time. I'm just going to try and get the spots down that I know don't have glue. And that's part of the reason why I have this in here, so that I can not worry about gluing the other part of the bag. So, oops, oop, 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 don't move. That bird moved. Okay. One thing I like too about this Liquitex matte gel, it gives it a texture, so it almost will look like it's painted on later. And I'm going to add stuff to this, but for right now, and the wrinkles, I don't mind if it has some wrinkles in it. Even tears, it doesn't really matter, because in the end it'll end up having the texture that I want, which is not perfect. So I want it to look like it is kind of like painted on there. Oop, that one messed up, but that's okay. It's okay, it'll be all right. Okay, just a tiny bit right there, and there's a bubble underneath there. I can see it, which probably the glue was dry when I put that down, because that was the last thing I put down. So I'm just going to gently go over it to get rid of that bubble. There's no bubble on those. Okay, well, there's number 2. I would have liked for that flower to survive, but I think we'll be okay for the look that I want to get out of it. All right. Okay, so that's number 2. All right, let you dry to have another spot. Okay, there we go. Then I think what I'm going to do, wipe this up a little so I have a clean surface. Just use one of those napkins. Let's see, we've got this one. Now this one it's really beautiful. But it kind of has like an all over pattern. But I don't want all over on this. I love the trim on this. The colors are gorgeous. You see why I picked it for my boho. Maybe these other pieces, they're going to end up flying in my stuff. I know they are. See if I can separate that one. Oh, that one came apart good. At least that one section did. Try the next one. Yeah, it looks like it's going to come apart. Well, this one is together pretty good. It's coming apart. It just doesn't want to. Alright. Okay, so this is really nice. But let's see what I'm going to do. Am I going to put it? I think I'm going to probably go. Let's go. Right around here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I am just going to kind of go around it. I just want to make sure I get the width right. So, let's see. Yeah. Where I can get the most roses in there. Do you want to go that way? Yeah. Okay. Make sure I got some water in there. And I will do this, you know, bigger than what I need it to make it go on there, so. And add stuff around it separately. Okay. So, let me see. And this will blend pretty good. I could have painted them gesso, you know, gesso them first, but I have an idea what I think I want to do when I'm done, but I have no idea if it's going to work. But we shall see. I just wanted to do something different. I don't want to get in a rut, keep doing the same thing over and over again, because that's one reason I decided I like junk journaling, is because there's so many elements to it, and you can always, you know, do it differently. And okay, yeah, I like that. Probably over this way so we can get that in there, because it doesn't matter if I get that. We're going to go right here. We're going to go up here and take that off. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I can live with that. All right, let's put some glue stick on here. Definitely should have put the lid on my glue stick. Okay. I do love this glue stick though. I know if you've watched me, I say that all the time, but I do. I tried so many other glue sticks, and this one is by far the best. As far as what I'm looking for. I don't know. Everybody probably has their own favorite, but the qualities that I want. It stays sticky longer, and it's permanent, and it really is very, very good as far as the stickiness. Okay, I'm gonna, oh, I didn't put anything on the top. Well, that's okay. I don't need it till now, right until later. I'm not kidding, guys. My air conditioner did not turn on until I started doing this. I was sitting here going, gosh, it's hot up here. My craft room's upstairs, and we have 2 air conditioning systems, but it's still warmer during the day, and I'll turn it down and do whatever, but it is warmer. Oh, I actually moved it over 2 minutes. That's not too bad. It's all right. It'll work. Okay. I think that's pretty cool. Did most of it get stuck down? I think so. That way, less chance of bubbles. Okay. So now I'm going to just put that down. I love that black background napkin, but I have to put some thought into that. I think on that one I'm actually going to use it on a brown bag, or I have these other bags that I can use it on. I think it'd look really pretty, so I may do that with that. All right, I'm just getting all the gook off all the mint tail off of there. And I didn't put that middle piece in on this one because I'm not going up that far. And I don't think I'm going to add anything else. I don't like that piece sticking out right over there, though. I'm going to take that off. There we go. And take that off. I'm going to take the whole thing off. There we go. Okay. Why is that not folded over on the end? I don't like that. There we go. Well, I'd rather have it torn than folded over. Okay, I think that's good. Make sure there's no bubbles. I probably need to water this down a little bit. It's a little thick. Okay. Make sure it's not sticking anything on the inside. Can't see anything. All right, we're going to let that one dry too. Boy, oh boy, I'm running out of places. Okay. All right, let's see what we're doing on time. I have time for this last one. This is interesting because the pattern is all over. I have to think how I want this. I think I'm going to hold off on this one because I might use it on those bags too. I'm just going to do the 3. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and dry those, and I'll be back, and then we'll finish them off. Okay, so it'll be just a minute, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I dried them all and started kind of working on it and forgot to turn on the camera, but let me tell you what I've done. So all 3 of them are dry, And we'll go ahead and work on them. I started on this one. I put this piece of ribbon right over here because remember I put that on a little crooked. So even though this was going like that, I kind of straightened it out. I fixed the piece on the bottom. Remember that was torn right there? All I did is tear off another piece. I didn't even match it up. I put it on there and you really can't tell. And then what I started doing is I took some Versamark and I have a letter pen, and this is basically like Versamark and a pen by Ranger, but I always dip it in here just to kind of make it a little juicier. It has that in there, but this is kind of like a little paintbrush, and basically I'm just going in and putting this in here like this, and I did all that, and I did it all the way around, and then I just put my embossing. This is a very fine embossing, clear, and I'm just going to go ahead and get my heat gun out. And all I did really when I did this is I just basically went up and down the leaves and just kind of did little lines because it's clear, and all it's going to do is highlight it. Oh, I didn't do the top. I was going to do that with you guys so you could see that. So I'm just taking this, and the little areas that I want embossed, I'm just kind of doing that. And I'm just kind of going to go just some areas to highlight. It's like a little star detail or whatever. I'm just doing that, not the whole thing. Okay, so you can't see anything, but it's on there. And now I'm just going to take this, put this here. So basically I did that all over there, put that on after. Yeah, and I was like, oh wait, I'm not filming. Here we go. I do that every now and then. I get carried away and I start working on stuff and then I completely forget. Okay. So anyway, it just has a little bit on there. Put that back in. It's super easy to do. Okay. Now, it'll take a second to heat up, but it'll be okay. Oop, I need something to hold that down. Of course, you don't want to get too close. And all this is going to do is kind of add like some sparkle. Not like glitter sparkle, but a little bit of texture. And like I said, you don't want to get too close because it's a glassine bag, but it will melt. This is very fine. This is not your high gloss, I mean, like the thick stuff that we use to make dangles and stuff like that. I'm not even sure you guys can see this. Alright, so I don't know if you can tell. Oh, there's a few spots that didn't melt in the middle. I gotta get those. All right. See how it's just kind of glistening? I don't know. I think those could melt a little more too. Hold on. All right. Yeah, that time it's done. It's just kind of a little glistening. It just adds some texture to the bag. All right, so now that I've done that, I put the ribbon. I'm going to put this one little strip of this turquoise, I don't know, whatever this little sparkle stuff is. So I've got one strip here cut. All right, any day now. Let me get it closer to me. Might have to do my little pick thing. It's not wanting to come off. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is just going to go right here. Oh boy, trying to get it straight. All right, it's got a little piece of paper right there stuck on it. All right, so there we go. That's that. And I think all else I'm going to do is put just a couple things right there. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'm not positive. It depends on if I can find something to match. Yeah, that would work. I think those will work. Okay. I have my little thing to get this stuff down, but I don't know where it's at. Okay. All right, there we go. I think I'm going to put one here and one over on the other side. And your little bling stuff that you get, I mean, I always get it on sale or I get it at the dollar store. I'm sure I got this at the dollar store. I don't pay a lot for it. I don't use it that often. That's why I think I'm going crazy with this boho journal. Okay, so that's it for that bag. And I am going to probably glue this to a page, so that's how it'll be. So I think it turned out pretty cool. And I'm going to go ahead and get these other ones done. All right, so this one I am going to take, let me move this over here. Just a little bit. Oh, where did it go? Did I take it out? All right. I am going to take a little bit of my, oh, I didn't put the top on this, vintage photo. And I'm going to antique this up a little bit so this all kind of blends. What happened to that other brush? This is just a very, very light brush. And I have one that's kind of a big one like this, but I want to just take it and kind of go across it. Just kind of on the ends and everywhere. Just kind of go so it all blends. I might put it on a little bit darker because it's not seeming to go. I don't want to overdo it. And I still have that piece of plastic in here too, so. Okay. Take this and just kind of brush it on the end so it kind of blends in. Take some of that off. And this is just to kind of make it all kind of look like it's been there and it's worn and been on that bag for a little while. Okay, I got a little bit too much right there. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then what did I decide I was going to do? I had that other trim. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. It's a little too new looking. I have some other stuff over here that I was going to use. Hold on. Let me get this. If I can find it. Let's see here. I have a lot of other little trims and stuff and flowers and whatever. I thought I had another color flower. Yeah, I do. I kind of want to put some of these flowers on, or one of them at least. But I don't know if I want the lighter one or the darker one or what. I don't want a huge, well, maybe. I don't know how big I want it either. Where is my little thing that I have? Okay, so this is just to kind of add some shape to your flower. And I have a little mat thing I'm supposed to put it on, but it's across the room, so I'm probably not going to go get it. Here, let me do this real quick. Okay. Do that. I have other flowers that are already made, but they're very dimensional, and I don't really want to put anything that big in here. So, is that smaller? Or is there one smaller than that? I think that's about it. What you do with this is you just basically put these, roll it on the back of them on a soft surface, and I just did it on my leg. Put that probably about right here. Okay, I'm just going to do that. I got to find a center that I want to put in there though. I have these. I'll just put that in there. Contrasting color, but I don't know what I have. I've got some purple. I don't know. Well, let me see. It's hard to tell because it's with this really dark purple. I'm going to go ahead and put them together and then see real quick how I like it. Yeah, I'm just going to do it there. Put that right there. Oops, I'm dripping. I try and offset these a little and getting glue everywhere. Alright, so that's that bag. I don't know if I want to put the purple ribbon on there, whatever I did with that. Oh, here it is. I'll cut off the head. Maybe I'll put it right there. Okay, let me just kind of antique it up a little. I didn't do enough to that flower either because I wanted it to look like it's been there a little while. I think I overdid the bag, so I kind of got to make it match. Oh, that's too much probably. Oh gosh. That's all right. It'll be all right. Put a little bit on this. All right. Scissors. Do I want it right at the bottom or do I want it right here? I think I want it right there. Okay, then let me kind of straighten up the bottom because I was going to put lace down there so I wasn't worried about it, but it's just a little crooked. Okay, all right, I think that turned out okay. What do we do to the other one? Am I burying them under here? Yep, I did. Here we go. I don't know what happened to the one we just finished. Okay, so this one I am going to... I might put a flower on there too, but I don't know. Maybe they're on the bottom. Maybe more than one. Let's see, maybe I'll put... What happened to the other flowers? I could put one over here. One over here. See, this one has like some more color in it than the other one did, so of course I could have colored them more. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this on here like that and put that over here. I think I'm gonna just do that. Where's my little thingy-majiggy? That's all you're doing, but you need to do it on something soft or it doesn't really work well, so that's why I was doing it on my leg, but I can do it on my hands so you guys can see. And that just shapes your flower. Do that. Of course, you could make it go the other way. You just do it the other way, but... And I'm not looking for it to be super dimensional. I just want it to have something on there. Now, what did I do? What was I going to do with that? I forgot to... Do I want to put that in the middle? No, because that's too much like the other one. If I do that, I wonder if I want to put that on here or not. I don't know. I cannot decide. I think I'm going to put this on the bottom and put the flower on the top. Okay, I'm going to put some ink on this, but this time we'll try not to overdo it. and just kind of get it to blend in. Yeah, it's a little better. I'm just wanting it to kind of look like it's been there a while and not, it's kind of been painted on. Which really, alright. Yeah, I put way too much on the other one, I think. Let's go around the edges a little bit. I want to go around the bag. Yeah, it's just picking up too much. Alright. Okay. So now we looked kind of vintagey. So we're going to put this up here. Is that what we're going to do? Or are we going to put a smaller one? I don't have a little tiny one that goes in the middle. I wished I did. I guess I could put two of these. Right? I wonder how that would look. I don't know. Put that there. I'll do that. We'll just do that. We'll just do that. If I put that there, am I going to put this on the bottom? Huh. Okay. I guess I'll just do that. This is not rocket science, so. Alright, and I think I'm going to put a little pink one in there. What did I do with those? I thought I just had it out. There they are. Yeah, I think I'm going to put pink in there for sure. Okay, and then we're going to put this across the bottom. Trying not to put too much on this one. All right. Now what happened to the other one that we did? Did it fall down? Where did it go? Well, that's interesting. Oh, okay. So anyway, guys, that is it. We have our 3 bags that we did. I think they turned out kind of cute. So 3 little bags that are boho-y. I'm not sure that this is going to go in this journal because I think it's a little bit more hippie boho than gypsy boho, but we shall see. Maybe this one will go in it. But I think these 2 look really cute too. So anyway, that's it, guys. That's all I got for today. So we will see you. Take care.